Hi, my name is Ariana Daniel, and today we're going to be demonstrating a style of impressionistic art using a stamping technique. And I'm here with my assistant, Asa. Thank you, Asa. And first we're going to look at an impressionist painting. This one is by Pedro Figari. He's an Argentinian artist, and he paints in the style of the impressionist. So what I want you to be paying attention to is the fact that the colors are very soft. The Impressionists like to give the impression, the idea of what was happening in the picture. So you can notice that you can see human figures and you can see animal figures, but there's not very clear detail. And that's kind of the important thing with the Impressionist is one, how the colors are very soft, there's no distinct edges, and how you can have figures and shapes, and you can tell what they are, but you're not seeing very close-up details. Another example of an Impressionist style is this piece of felt needlework, and you can see how you can tell that it's flowers. You have a lot of really nice rich colors, but the edges kind of bleed into each other, and so you get the idea that they're flowers, but you don't see each little detail. What we're going to be doing today is a sort of stamping painting, Impressionist painting of a still life, which will be a bouquet of flowers in a vase. And what we're going to need, our materials, our materials for this are going to be a piece of white paper, a piece of dark blue construction paper that we're going to make our vase out of. We have poster paints, paint brushes, and scissors and a glue stick, which we will use. So first we're going to take our blue piece of paper and we're going to fold it in half down the midline, and we are going to use our scissors to cut out the shape of a vase. And what that does by folding on the midline is going to give us a nice symmetrical shape. That's a lot easier to do this way than if you were cutting it out of paper. So we're going to go this, and voila, you have a vase. So we will then use our glue stick to affix our vase, to glue it to our paper. So we're going to use our glue stick to really glue it well. And stick it to our paper, and that gives us a nice vase that stands out on our paper. Next, we are going to use some sheets of glossy paper. You can use magazine paper like I have here, or I'm using some shiny white paper. What we want is it to be glossy so that the paint does not soak in. We're going to fold that in half, and we're using our poster paints. We're going to dab on some colors like so. Maybe 2 different colors, 3 different colors on either page, on either side of the folded paper. You might fold them together to get a little nice color, and then open, and that's our stamp. So we're going to go stamp, 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 pushing down with the back of your hand so that you're going to get something that looks like this. And then using another piece of glossy paper, fold it again, you can do some other colors. We are going to try to get colors that really look nice together. We call those complementary colors. You're looking for colors that are across from each other in the color wheel. Something that really stands out, so like a darker color, like a blue or a purple, or a green with a warmer, richer color, like a yellow or a red or an orange. And we're going to continue stamping. Another thing that the Impressionists did is they sometimes mixed their colors so that they had either darker or lighter colors than we would maybe get with these poster paints. So I'm going to show you real quick how we could do that with this, where you add some white to our purple to make it more of a lavender color. And then I'm going to add with this, maybe this a red, and I'm going to put some black in it to really kind of darken it a little bit. Let's see how that turns out. And it gives it a much darker color. Almost a kind of a, and then we're going to go with that, and we'll go stamp, stamp, and stamp. And with the stamping, it gives us this nice feathery look that looks like the petals of a flower. If you look at it close up, it's got a very nice, like almost like a poppy thing. And then at the end, you can add details to your painting, like you can put centers to the flowers. We're not going to put very distinct edges on the flowers. You can add stems and foliage to your painting. Do you like to really fill out your bouquet, have it overflowing? And that is how you do an impressionistic still life painting with stamping.